Here we go.
Man, I really had to shit. By the way, we're live now.
Are you saying people are tuned in and you've just come back from having a fucking Tom tit?
Yeah, it was a fantastic shit. It was one of them shits that like it felt like a lot, but there wasn't a lot. Like it was like a coffee shit. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
like a coffee shit. Now that that's out of the way, let's do the introduction. Kick it. All right, we are live again.
Yeah.
Do you like that intro?
Yeah. I tell you, when old Guitar Ninja was on a couple of weeks ago, I tuned in the intro coming. I was like, "Fuck!"
We actually have a new one on the way, and I can't wait. I'm just waiting for the music and everything. But yeah, that shit, man, it kind of fucked me up. Like I'm having problems sitting. But have you ever had one of those?
What?
Where you can't sit down?
Where you take a shit and you think you might have had a hemorrhoid? And I said had because you might have shit it away. And it's
every time I drink Budweiser.
And it's one of those ones where like it took me a while because every time you wipe, it's like you're wiping a permanent marker. Like it's just
you ain't finished then, Mike. You needed to sit for a bit longer.
Thanks for teaching. No, I'm like, shit, we got to go live. And I just hit the live button as I was coming back. But we would like to say thank you for everyone that is listening to this wild craziness. We'd like to say thank you to our patrons, who is Gorak, Hot Amy, Gloria, David Dowdle, Joe Bashir. To become a patron, visit patreon.com/official Mike Usnick. We might not be doing Patreon much longer because of the percentage they take out. We might just go straight to PayPal.
That bad, huh?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen much of the money from Patreon, to be honest with you. I don't think I have.
Man, maybe we should Robin Hood those motherfuckers.
Did you hear about that? Juice?
What?
Robin Hood. It's for the stock market. Somebody decided to due to all the rich people, they were trying to get GameStop out of business. So what they did was they pulled out from the stocks of GameStop. So a bunch of people decided to put money into stocks for GameStop, and they ended up screwing these millionaires out of millions of dollars. And the same corporate assholes took money out of TMC theaters to try to put them out of business, and the same people tried putting stocks in, and the billionaires told all of these businesses to not allow people to put stocks in. So they froze all of the stocks for these companies to try to put them out of business so nobody can invest in them.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the companies is Robin Hood, which they did it when Robin Hood shit goes down, you fucking do this. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You do a vlog twat on your official Facebook page?
Yeah, I do. Well, in the original lockdown, so end of last March, I just did a couple of silly videos and put them up. They were short, and a few people just went, "Oh, it's so funny." Obviously, can you do more? Because we're sat at home bored. And then I just carried on, and it's been going for nearly a year now. It's mental.
Why don't you do it on YouTube or on an official page?
Well, I think I'm going to have to do that, and I might.
Yeah, because then everybody has to add you, and
I know. I've just never really thought about it.
So you sent me photos, and I was thinking I don't want to party with you.
Ha! That's my brother.
I don't. I don't want to.
Yes. Look at that, cunt knob. It says on his temple. I mean, what is it? Because this old boy we know called Tubbsy used to. He still says it now. I mean, what is it? He used to always just say it, so we just writ it on his face.
You really do. You really do like that word, don't you?
Cunt. Yes.
It's not as famous here as it should be.
Nah, because that's an offensive word. My mum's not going to be happy that I've said cunt about 4 times already.
5.
Yeah,
5.
They don't like that word here for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
Oh, I've met some geezers right from London who had been involved, like they said their dads had been involved with gangsters and stuff, and he was like, if you call somebody a cunt in certain parts of London, you'll get your throat cut. Straight up.
That's fuck. Is this also your brother?
No, that's Ralphie. He fell asleep. Look, another knob on his back.
Why didn't he just get that tattooed? That'd be a fucking badass tattoo.
It would, and that's at my mum's house as well. He fell asleep, so he got graffitied.
It says gay on his arm. That's fucking great. That's great.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, yeah. Look at it. So it looks like I've tried to do I don't know what it's called, the blackout. I've got this friend at work, right, called Brian, and he's black, right? And I sent him a WhatsApp thing, and he saw the picture and he went, mate, why have you blacked your face out? That's not cool. I'm like, no, I didn't do it. I was asleep, and my friends fucking did it. Do you know when that happened? I didn't even know it had happened. That was my auntie's house. I got up, still pissed, walked home, looked in the mirror, and went, "Oh shit." But look at these. Look at the state. Where's the fucking cat? Look at these eyebrows. Look. So I look like a fucking owl.
Where's the rest of them, bro?
Exactly. So this one, when I was 18, I woke up to 2 fucking dickheads shaving it, and I was like, "Fuck off!" So I only got half of it. This one, I got fucking imacked, and they never grew back. So I look like a fucking owl.
So you're a comedian, correct?
People throw that term around loosely. I wouldn't say I'm a comedian. I'd say I did stand-up comedy for 2 years. But I do like to make people laugh. I mean, what? I'm not a comedian like fucking Bill Hicks or Frankie Boyle and people like that. They've made it. They're like comedians.
You guys have it like easier because British people are like hilarious because you got the good nice accent, you've got the timing.
Yeah.
A lot of American comedians are just assholes.
Well, do you know what? My friend sent me a link to Bill Burr, and I'd always
Love
kind
him.
of seen him floating about and never listened, but I just watched him on a few talk shows. I fucking love him.
Oh,
He's a legend.
He just doesn't give a shit, and I love that.
Dude, have you seen his Philly rant?
No, I haven't. I've only just discovered him, really. I've always known he's been there, but never gave him the time of day.
I would also like to welcome Kath back to the chat. She's been gone. She had COVID-19 and she's feeling better. So,
woo!
Hey, Mike,
Where
can
are you, Kath?
can we watch that Philly rant without being demonetized or anything?
I don't want to risk it. Not again.
That's fair.
So, but I'm going to get on a little rant here since we are talking comedians. There's a comedian that I like, and it's very frowned upon to like this comedian, but this will be a fun topic. Louis C.K. Can you, as a person, still like somebody's art, but still demonize the person? I believe so.
Mate.
I mean, I like Stranglehold, but I think Ted Nugent's a fucking idiot.
Hi, Mom. My mom's in the chat.
Hi, Mum.
No, she knows how fucked up I am. I love
It's going to get dark here. It's going to get dark here. I'm going to put my little light on in the office, but I won't yet.
But yeah, like you should be able to separate the artist from what they've done. Like, for instance, I was listening to music the other day and I decided to fuck with the person in the car, and they felt very uncomfortable when they found out who was singing the song I was playing. They were like, who is this? I'm like, this is Charlie Manson.
Another nutter.
But he was a great musician before he did what he did. I mean,
I'm with you, Mike. I think Louis C.K. is a genius. It's just a shame he's also a fucking pervy fucking.
Also, with the way things went with Louis and with Bill Cosby, sometimes it makes you wonder: are the comedians really joking about certain things? Sometimes, because Louis C.K. is like, I like to jerk off in front of people, and then it comes out he jerks off in front of people.
He was talking about that for years,
right?
And then it happens, and I'm like, well, he's only been talking about it forever.
Bill Cosby joked about raping people.
Mate, I grew up with Michael Jackson, not with him, thankfully.
I honestly think Michael, though, was innocent. I still think that.
I still ain't made my mind up. Yeah, I'm same. I don't know.
I mean,
I've looked enough into it to know that, like, the kids that came forward years later have even still said he did nothing to them. And in the words of, as fucked up as this is a joke. Dave Chappelle said, okay, he was friends with Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin said he did nothing with them. That's case closed. Because any pedophile in Hollywood would have been like, you know how hard he is to catch, and they would have went for him.
Yeah.
Because of Home Alone.
Besides, and plus, if it was Michael Jackson and he was guilty, like it's Michael Jackson.
Don't be on the record saying this.
Yeah. Somebody just commented, Jim will fix it for them. Do you know about him here? What's his fucking name?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Oh God, did you hear about Jimmy Savile?
No.
He is like on a whole new level. Jimmy Savile, the BBC and the British government kept this a secret for the longest time.
Yes.
He was on the BBC for like years as a very huge comedian, like Bill Cosby level comedian.
Yeah.
And he was on kids shows. He donated to children's hospitals. Found out after he died that it's been kept a secret that the children in these hospitals he was raping.
Holy shit.
He raped over 800 children.
He fucked dead people as well.
Yeah, he fucked dead people. And it was also this is a conspiracy theory.
Were they at least still warm?
Tony!
But what's really crazy though about Jimmy Savile is this is a conspiracy theory part. The rest is true. This is the conspiracy theory part. They believed that Jimmy Savile actually supplied the kids to British royalty. That's why it was kept a secret for so long. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Thing is, you go down that conspiracy road, you got fucking Pizzagate over there, QAnon. That's just all a load of just a load of
well,
shit.
that's all a load of. That's all. There's conspiracy theories that could be true, and then there's pushing the boundary of reality.
Yeah.
And people take it too seriously. They're like, "This is true." I'm like, "Do you have proof?" No, but I believe it could be.
You know who I think is responsible for QAnon?
Let me tell you.
Alex fucking Jones.
Oh, is he the one that they say is the rebirth of Bill Hicks?
No, Alex Jones is InfoWars.
Yeah, but I'm sure people say that he's fucking, and he's not. He's a cunt.
No, he thinks that they poison our water and turn frogs gay and shit. Like he believes
it's all about chemtrails.
Yeah, oh mate, I don't. I got mates who are into this. If you're watching, friends who are into chemtrails, fucking pack it in.
I had this guy that came into my workplace, and I tried to not talk politics at work, and I wasn't, but he came in and he was talking the earth is flat and blah blah blah.
Oh mate.
And I looked at him like, dude, you need to quit doing acid.
I've never been one to want to round up people based on their beliefs, but if we ever should start, can we start with these one?
Did you hear about
you think we go to space? You think they get the perfect angle every fucking time?
Every fucking time.
There was this comedian that was talking about this, and he's like, did you know that he's like, I got high one night and I Googled the sun is bullshit. And you know what should have happened when I Googled this? Nothing should have happened. But you know what? He's like, you know what did happen? Conspiracy theory group after conspiracy theory group that believed that the sun isn't real.
Oh, God. What is the point in them people?
And then
I don't know who's crazier, them or Scientologists.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh Tommy Cruise.
We went down the rabbit hole.
Oh, watch! I said something bad about Scientology, so black vans are gonna roll up to your house.
Yeah.
So I got a question. I read your band name, Kill Disney.
Ooh. Edgy. Ooh.
Did you guys, was you guys like doing Disney songs in like metal style? That's what
No. Do you know Immortal Technique?
no.
Oh wow, fucking great rapper. Anyway, he used Pinocchio at the start of one of his songs. Nah, we were just angry, young, anti-establishment, I suppose, punk rockers, and it was like Disney. I mean, Walt Disney. There's stories about him being a bit of a cunt and the way they portray women and people of color in their cartoons. So we were like, yeah, fucking kill Disney.
Well, I mean, Walt Disney kind of screwed over the people that owned that Mary Poppins book originally. Like that was. What companies does Disney not own at this point?
Fuck knows. They probably own everything.
We got a cunt counter going on right now.
Yay!
Does that make it 11 now? That's 11.
Hang on, look. Hello, I'm Boris Johnson, and I would just like to say, cunt.
I'm done counting because I'm going to lose count. Can we argue Can we argue as Boris Johnson and Donald Trump real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm going to get ready real quick, Tony. Let's do this. I don't have a wig, but let's do this. The way you're handling your country is completely wrong. Let me tell you.
I think you'll find, Donald, that we've got Donny, we've got shipments of orange paint coming over for your big fucking head.
I let him talk too much. My impersonation isn't real. Dude, you sound just like him.
Boris, yeah, well, I'm not bad at something.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Yeah, I don't do it all the time. Do you know there's a band in England called Cunt and the Gang, and he wears a wig like this?
Oh God, really?
Yeah, you should check them out on YouTube. Cunt and the Gang.
Of course, that's probably your favorite band, ain't it?
Funny.
Is that your favorite band?
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But no, it's not.
So whose vehicle are you in? Is it just a random one that you found?
This is my yeah. Yeah,
Lumpy.
the ignition's just fucking hanging out. No, it's just the runaround car. We've got a family car for the children. And this is just the car for work.
But I got people. I hate when people know that I have a podcast and they're like trying to get a hold of me. I'm like, stop. I'll answer the phone and I'll make you embarrassed, bro.
Name drop him.
No, I'm not that asshole. Can we talk about how sexy this man is? Look at
Oh, look at them shoulders.
Are you naked? What?
Well, I'll leave that to your imagination, Mike.
Was you trying not to be like the? No, was you trying to be the sixth village person with this?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty fucked up, isn't it?
He looks like he watched one too many episodes of Chuck Norris Walker Texas Ranger.
It looks more like he was a big home improvement guy.
Well, that's my wife's denim jacket as well. Just
I just imagine this is how he does housework. No pants on, just a denim jacket.
Oh God. And look at the goatee, it's just fucking awful.
Was this a promo photo for something? God, I hope not.
Yeah, well, do you want the story?
Oh, that was for Playgirl, wasn't
it? Touche, Tony. Touche.
What's the story behind you dressed like this?
Well, for years, I would buy my brother a Cliff Richard calendar at Christmas because I knew it'd piss him off. Mm-hmm. And if you've ever looked at a Cliff Richard calendar, you'll see that he makes the most ridiculous poses and looks like a right pervy twat. So here I am, one year. I thought after 6 years of buying him a Cliff Richard calendar, I'd make my own one for my lovely brother.
That's impressive.
That's love.
I plan on doing similar to that. I plan on doing a calendar for this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tony would be interested or not, but I'm going to be wearing like a unicorn mask on a beach, naked, wearing nothing but a pink top.
Yeah, I can dig that, mate.
You want to join us? We're going to have like each person that's been on the show for each month. That's what we should do, doing sexy poses.
Of course I will. Of course I will.
That would be fucking perfect.
He'll be on the cover.
I might have to move my car soon because I've made a right faux pas with where I've parked.
You want to see the vehicle he's in, Tony? I got a picture of it.
He probably parked where all them fake taxis parked.
That's what he's driving.
Fanny vanny. Oh, look at that.
When the fanny vannies are rocking, don't come knocking. My mom.
Is that like the British version of the Bang Bus?
Yeah. Mate, that was Glastonbury Festival.
Do you still have that van?
Nah. I used to love my Transit though.
Dude, you need to get a fanny vanny. I have a van.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to put Granny Vanny on it though, because it's not a fanny vanny at all.
A granny's fanny.
Ooh. What kind of porn do you watch?
Well, not granny porn.
Okay. In this scenario, do you know who Betty White is?
Betty White, no.
The actress, Betty White.
It rings a bell.
She's very famous over here. I'll show you a picture of her. She's kind of hot. Give me a second here.
She a porn star?
No, I wish.
Probably wasn't a past life.
Yeah.
Betty White. Ever watch the Golden Girls?
Yes.
Betty White was in the Golden Girls.
Oh, I love the Golden Girls. I was only young when I watched that. Blanche.
Betty White. No. What was Betty White's name in that show? I forget. Her.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In this scenario, if you were single, okay, let's just say you're single.
Yeah.
And she propositioned you now, like at 98 years old, 99.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, you want to have sex? Would you do it?
Yes.
You'd have to. Like,
out of respect.
I say that every episode. I ask people that. Like, I've asked it like 3 times on the show, and everybody said yes.
Yes.
It's like getting a chance to see the Rolling Stones in concert. Like, you only get.
I saw them at Glastonbury. Whoa, up.
I better pussy smells like the Great Depression.
No, it still smell of lavender, Tony.
It's like licking a dusty lamp.
Good hell.
What time is it over there?
It is now. I should be. No, it's not on my phone. Hang on.
Okay.
22 minutes past 5. Mike.
Oh, damn. In the morning?
Nah, in the afternoon. I've come straight from work to a fucking field in the middle of nowhere.
So, Kath just said, stop pimping Betty out. Okay, the fact is out. I'm actually Betty White's personal pimp. I'm just.
We should get her on the podcast.
We should. Dude, I heard an interview with her. They asked her, is there anything you haven't done in your career that you want to do? And she's like, Robert Redford.
Oh, Bobby Redford.
And she's like, God, I hope I never have to work with him.
God, is she still alive then? Really?
Betty White is still alive. 99. She just had her 99th birthday. Well, didn't mean to put that up. Sorry. She's 99 now.
Oh, go on, Betty.
Like, she's going to outlive Keith Richards.
And Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, he's had more fun though, eh?
What the fuck? What is this you?
This is took a Chinese hostage in. Yeah, I'd swear that's probably about 13 or 14 years ago. Just fun with stockings, Mike. You know, as you do.
Right before you rob a bank.
That's usually when I hear fun with stockings. That's not what I imagine. I just imagine an old gym sock sitting in a corner and depressed.
Or in your case, is a gym sock that's standing in the corner.
Oh.
No, hear me. I don't jerk off into a gym sock, bro. I'm an adult. I do it out the window. You sure you want to live with me, Tony?
Be better than some people, I suppose.
Do you live together then, you two? Look,
We're going to. We're moving to Phoenix, Arizona for a year.
Yeah.
We're leaving right now. There's a blizzard outside, and Phoenix is at 70 degrees right now.
Yeah, Tony was saying it. He said, did it snow here? And is it snowing here? And I said, no, it did last weekend, but it only lasts a couple of days here, and it fucks off.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, how often do you party? Like you kept sending me these. Like
yeah, look at that. No, we hosted a stage at Glastonbury.
Now that looks like a party Mike wants to go to.
Yeah, all the unicorns.
Yeah. I'm the bunny. Look at that bunny, mate. The tent we hosted at Glastonbury Music Festival was called Kamikaze Karaoke, right? So we were all on the stage just fucked, and then people come into the tent and they say, we want to sing a song, and they go, you get big burly geezers that come in and they'll go, I want to sing Guns N' Roses, and we'll go, no, it's Kamikaze, we choose the song, you sing it, do you want to do it? And they go, yeah. And so the big old boy gets up and you give him fucking I Should Be So Lucky by Kylie Minogue. Do it. Such a fucking great tent.
I really want to play that karaoke then, because like
you should have made him sing West Side Story.
No, you should have made him sing Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Is that the song you listen to every time you put that like fish netting shirt on?
Don't tell people my fucking secrets, Tony. If I was a pro wrestler, that would be my theme song.
Man. You walk out like Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, I feel like a woman. I'd be the champ, dude. I'd be the world champ.
You'd be the hairiest woman I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to drive and sit under a fucking street lamp or something.
Start driving, bro.
I didn't think about this, did I? Lights off, lights on.
Oh no, I'd be singing "It's Rain." My mom says I'm singing "It's Raining Men" while I'm wearing that fishnet shirt.
Oh God!
Have you seen my fishnet shirt?
I haven't. No.
I have this. I don't know where it's at right now, but I have this red fishnet shirt.
A red one.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
It used to be my dad's. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm going to change into it.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's for his trip to Amsterdam. He wants to look the part too.
Okay. I'm going to have to move the motor, boys.
Oh, that's the position right there.
Jesus Christ, look at... Oh, yeah.
That's what all the ladies see.
Oh, fuck knows how I'm going to get out of here.
Cop's going to come pull you over.
No, hands free.
Whoa, what did I come into?
Your gym sock.
Look at this. Like, ain't this sexy?
Oh, that's hot, mate.
Yeah, that's what all the girls love right there, man. That's the money shot. What are you doing, bro? Like,
I'm driving to a spot where you can fucking see me.
Should I be gagging right now?
You should wear that shirt and your unicorn pants on the back of the bike.
Oh God, that's the only way I'll get on that bike.
You'll end up getting me beat up.
The guitar ninja showed up. Hi, buddy. How you doing? You like my fishnet shirt? Ooh, it's like a belly shirt almost.
Yeah, you got some hair there, haven't you, boy?
Oh
You
yeah.
don't want to see your pubes. Tuck them in there, Mike.
I don't have pubes, but I have everything else. It's like a happy.
Looks brand new down there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Driving with Vlog Twat.
Hi, how you doing, bro? You're doing all right? Are you finding a spot?
I'm trying to find somewhere to turn around because I've fucked up here.
You fucked up.
I'm still here though. I'm with you. I'm still here. I'm multitasking.
So here's something really cool that Tony might like. We were talking about yesterday. Juice has a had a friend or has a friend that you drove around Lemmy for like 7 years.
Yeah, he was his tour manager.
Yeah, we got to hear some of
He'd
these. Stories.
well, I don't know too many stories. He used to
Oh, you're starting to freeze.
drive him round,
Oh, here we go.
and because Lemmy obviously didn't who I
You're like, ooh, yeah. Hold on, let me get ready for a minute.
am. I
Hey, hold on. Give me a minute. Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
You froze real quick.
So I think that was the spirit of Lemmy saying, "Don't you fucking dare tell my secrets, you cunt."
So, Juice, you think your friend would want to be on the show? We'd love to hear some Lemmy stories.
I'll ask him. He's writing a book actually called God's PA, personal assistant. You know what it means, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, because Lemmy's God.
Yeah. I mean, if you go on to, I suppose Instagram, he might have a God's PA page. Just fucking message him and see. You never know.
All right, just I'll look him up. God's
Yeah.
PA.
Give me a couple of minutes and I'll be parked up, boys.
I thought when you said God's PA, you meant like he was like his PA system. And I got really confused. God's PA does not have a it does. Yeah, it does. Never mind.
Lemmy is God.
Dude, that's awesome. Like I've heard some crazy stories about Lemmy. Like he was in an interview and they asked him whenever he was sick, they're like, "Did you change your diet?" And he's like, "I no longer do Jack and Coke. I now drink orange juice and vodka." Quit one alcohol.
That man single-handedly kept Jack Daniels in business.
Yes, he did. The amazing thing was, though, my mate used to say whenever Lemmy had a checkup at the doctor's, he was pretty healthy.
Yeah, for a guy that like drinks like he does.
And did
speed and fucking Jack Daniels speed and strip clubs, all that business. He loved it.
That kept him alive, I guess.
He is the epitome of rock and roll, I'd say.
The fact that like Ozzy still like if you would have asked me who would outlive who, I would have thought Ozzy would have outlived Lemmy. Not Ozzy, but Lemmy would have outlived Ozzy. I mean,
yeah, same.
Like,
because Ozzy is like accident prone on the highest level possible.
Yeah, he announced a tour and fucking got sick and got hurt like every day of the fucking tour.
That motherfucker can't walk down the hallway to go take a piss without falling, breaking shit.
True.
Like,
yeah. I think we lost him again.
Possibly.
Lemmy knew how to live at large. Do you think he had a big pee-pee? He was with a lot of women.
I mean, you don't have to have a big pee-pee to be with a lot of women.
No, true. Hugh Hefner was with a lot of women. Hi.
Hey, Hugh
Hefner forced himself on a lot of women. Let's be fair.
True. Did you know that our buddy Ryan peed next to peed next to Hugh Hefner at a urinal?
No way.
Yeah, I need to get him on here and ask him, did he cop a look? I want to know.
Does he wear the robe all the time?
Yeah, he used to wear the robe all the time. It was actually rumored that he wore the robe while he had sex.
That's legendary.
I'm serious. No, like, Kath, do you think he wore the robe when he had sex?
I don't even want to think about it.
It's Cafe.
What the hell, mate?
Smoking jacket while he does everything.
Thank you for joining, and I'm glad that you're feeling better, Kath. I'm gonna get you back off here.
Hang on, I found a street lamp I can sit under. Yep.
This whole podcast is gonna be him trying to find a spot.
I'm sat outside people's houses now, but they'll have to just put up with it.
Are they neighbors at least?
Well, yeah, I live about a stone's throw away from here.
There we go.
Hey,
there he is again. Boris Johnson is back.
I'm back. Now if I put my wig on and my neighbours see me, fucking hell, we might have to move out.
Do they ever question you? Like my neighbors, I think do.
Nah.
I think like they're like, I've had people tell me they think I'm gay. I'm like, you just wish. Like just wishful thinking. No. I accidentally went to a gay bar once.
Oh.
You accidentally go to the gay bar like Kath accidentally tried meth.
Oh, stop! He has a point, Kath. The only person I know that accidentally did meth. No, we need to tell you that story sometime. Kath accidentally did meth one time.
Oh,
Me and Kath are gonna
wow.
get you. Me and Kath are gonna get you drunk and drop you off at a gay bar in Vegas.
No, it was an accident. Let me explain the story.
Yeah.
No, this will be on purpose.
I should have known. No, it wasn't. I didn't know I was going to a gay bar. My friend knew. I got a friend
Oh,
that's
so
gay.
it's gonna be like that again.
I got a friend that's gay. You got a light behind you. Anyway, I got a friend that's gay, and he was like, "Hey, can you come pick me up at this bar that I'm hanging out at?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So I Google it, and I get there. I'm like, "That's an interesting name," but I get there, and I go inside. I forget the name, but I go inside, and I didn't think anything of it. And this really nice guy was like, "Can I get you a drink?" Yeah.
That's how it starts.
I got a free drink. I felt like a woman. Like I felt great. I was eating free drinks and shit.
Did he hit you up with that whole like, hey, you want to go do a line of coke in a bathroom?
No, he just offered free drinks. And
Then he
like,
tries raping you.
no, I'm like, I told him, I'm like, I don't drink much. I don't drink alcohol. So he bought me like one small alcoholic drink and then some water. And I'm sitting there hanging. And I'm like, these people are really nice. Come to find out.
Did he ask you if you drink anything else?
No, but I found out I was at a gay bar after like person like 2. But I mean it was the best. It was fun. I wasn't wearing my dress, but no, it was fun. It was fun. Like we were just hanging out there for a couple hours, and I felt like a hot woman for a day. Like it was great. If you ever want to get your confidence up, go to a gay bar, man.
Yeah, you know what'd be really bad is if you went to a gay bar and they didn't hit on you.
That'd suck. I'd show up. I'd show up in assless chaps and be like, "I'm just here for directions. I ain't gay."
All cheek chillers.
Yeah, we lost Juice, but we can keep this conversation going until he comes back. But yeah, have you ever been to a gay bar, Tony?
No,
Would you go?
I'd drop you off. Sure.
Oh God, Kath is going to go to a gay bar on meth. Don't do that. Don't accidentally do meth again. Like, how does here he is? He's back.
You know what it's doing? Because I'm near somebody's house, it's trying to join their internet.
You want to know what's hilarious? Tony's an asshole. At his old house.
I'm an asshole.
At his old house, yeah, he had some neighbors that were like into drugs and shit. So So he set his internet Wi-Fi to say FBI surveillance van.
Yes.
And no, that's not the funny part. The funny part is he used to drive around mentally handicapped people, so he drove a big white van.
Yeah.
So he was parked outside all the time.
A big white unmarked van.
Nice.
And he'd have it sitting outside.
Nice.
Kat says get off her internet. She can see you parked right outside. You and Kath live near each other, don't you?
Well, we live sort of. I think Kath's Milton Keynes. I'm Northamptonshire. That won't mean shit to you lot. I'm probably about 10, 15 minutes away from Kath, probably.
It's really weird talking to people from like England because like the United States is so huge. Like they'll be like, "Oh, they live another like country away, about 15 minutes." Wait, what? 15 minutes? What? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. Back to the gay bar. I
don't want to go back.
No, we went to one because it was one of the better nights out in Milton Keynes, you know. And I actually did that thing where I stood at the bar and I looked to my left and I saw a woman, not a woman, standing there, and she gave me the look, and I was like, "Oh, she's pretty fit." And as I got closer, I noticed the old Adam's apple, and fucking walked the other way.
Oh, I thought you said it was a great night after that.
Yeah, you take her back to the hotel, and then she strips down and gives you a Shanghai surprise. And you're just like, well, we made it this far.
I already paid, so I might as well.
It's not for me.
Hey, just don't look at the feet.
And my old man went in his youth. He was a bit of a scrapper. I used to love going out fighting. He was one of them, proper village. Him and his mate had to fight their way out of a gay bar.
Well, the thing is, if you get like a cross dresser and you think it's a woman, you get her him. It's like that song. You give me something to hold on to. You just always give me something to hang on to. You know what I mean? You just hold on to it. It's like a handlebar. You just, what?
Oh,
It's not gay if it's in a three-way.
dear.
At least that's what everybody tells me. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Do you think people ever like in a three-way situation? Do you think the guy ever gets behind the other guy and helps him thrust? like a train.
Do you know that reminded me of my first job in care?
Can I finish what I was, and then we can go into that. Whenever
Yeah.
whenever I first heard the term, like they ran a train on her, all I imagine is all the dudes just thrusting into one another, and then the last guy's going into her, and they're all helping. With
Ah,
That's
human caterpillar.
the kind of one you want Dave all the way at the back end.
yeah, he's got a lot of thrust. But what happened in rest care? Like people was doing that. Like was that a party at the?
I used to support people, right, who couldn't do it without. Well, they were a couple. They were married, right, and then this thing came about where
You
people
helped
were
them?
talking about assisting people to fuck. So I said, "What?" So I'm like in the bedroom going, "Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve. Go on, boy. That's it. Go on." I said, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not into
Nope.
it."
Dude,
No
did you
way.
grab his
They
hand?
don't pay me enough for that.
Did you grab his hand and smack her ass for him, and then choke her? Did you choke her for him?
I had nothing to do with it. I would guess he got himself into a position and towed her.
It was both of them that way, or was just one of them?
One was worse than cerebral palsy.
Oh, okay.
So one was more disabled than the other.
Josh Blue, a comedian, has that, and he makes fun of himself all the time. Have you seen him?
I haven't. No. Is it good?
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's like, I found out my hand has a job. It's like it's a mime for the deaf, man. Apparently, it's Spanish, and he's sitting there like this.
Oh,
He's
mate.
great. I love him, dude. Like, he was talking about how he had this entire soccer team that he was in, and they all had cerebral palsy. And he said they would fly everywhere, and they got off the plane, and it looked like some kind of crazy zombie apocalypse was going on. People were freaking out. People were freaking the fuck out about it. 'Cause he was like,
Yeah.
and
Well-
he was talking. He's like, one of the teams was so good that I was just standing there watching them, even though I was in the game. And I'm like, wait, that guy. There's nothing wrong with him. I need a surgeon out here to look at this guy. There's nothing wrong. Oh, his hand's on backwards. All right, we can.
Hey, how bad do you think it would be if I walked into a Walmart with an Alka-Seltzer in my mouth and run around screaming the vaccine don't work?
I bet you'd get kicked out in like 5 seconds.
You
Either
would.
that or shot.
Yeah, you would, but get it recorded, and you can make a load of cash from fucking views.
Yeah.
The vaccine don't work.
So So Tony, are you the same age as Mike?
I'm 31. Yeah,
He's a little older.
So you're going to be waiting a long time for your vaccines, then.
Yeah.
probably so.
We get to see how badly it fucks up the previous generation. And then
Yeah.
my mom will pay you to do that.
Oh, you don't have to pay me to do that. I do that just for the hell of it.
But what's crazy is we're just going to sit here and we're like, oh shit, it's fucking everybody up.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, though, is a lot of people don't realize those when vaccines first roll out, shit will happen like that. Like,
Shit, yeah. I've had mine. I'm all right. Fucking.
I mean,
Yeah.
I take the flu shot and I feel like shit for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I can only imagine how this vaccine's going to be.
I don't need a flu vaccine to feel like shit.
Yeah. See, I'd never had the flu vaccine because I've never really had the flu. So I just thought, no, I'm not going to bother with that. But I've had the COVID one.
You had the COVID one?
Yeah, well, I'm a frontline care worker, so
Did you get both?
no. I've only had one now. I don't know whether to have the second one because the first one made me a bit ill, not badly.
Because they're saying that the first one is great, but the second one works a lot better. Like you got to get both of them, is what I've read anyway.
Yeah, I probably will. You know, I don't really like all that stuff, but
I just tell the doctor, be like, bang one in one arm and bang the other in the other arm. Let's go. Let's do this.
Fucking 5 seconds later, you got superpowers, bro. Super vid. And you're like,
I get that second vaccine. I'm not wearing my mask anymore. I'm good.
you know what's fucking crazy though is remember Ebola when that was huge?
Yeah.
But like only like 4 people got it in the States.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is about that is I looked up the early symptoms, and I do believe one of the early symptoms was bleeding from the eyes.
Oh
Okay.
God.
If that's an early symptom, buckle the fuck up. Because it's gonna be a long ride.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they're like you can bleed from the eyes, and
That's some stigmata shit.
well, the reason why the whole pandemic didn't last long is because the virus killed itself before it could find a host.
Oh, and not to mention we had a president who gave a fuck.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that was something else. He never had it, did he? He never fucking had it, Donnie.
Nope.
Donnie never had it. What a load of bollocks.
It was a false negative. It was a false positive. Those happen, which is, it does make you wonder about the numbers because sometimes there are false positives and false negatives. I had a friend that had it. Like he had all the symptoms. He was around somebody that had it.
Yeah.
He had every single symptom under the sun and tested negative.
It's bizarre, isn't it? I had it as well.
And they told him, they're like, we can do another test, but it'll be another week. Well, another 4 days till you get results.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck it, I'll just stay off work.
Oh,
Because he's like, I don't want to risk it.
Where's me fucking...
Well, all due respect, though, he got the speed test, and that one's like 60, 70% accurate. Ooh, that's sexy. Is that the same cloth you beat off into last night? Please. Ew, don't show me that.
Don't you want to see my boogers?
Have you ever played Las Vegas Russian roulette?
Nah. What? What's that?
It's when you buy 5 prostitutes and one of them has VD.
Are you gonna play that game?
No. I don't need any STDs. Nope.
No, had them. Don't want them again.
Which ones?
Chlamydia.
Oh, that's
the fun one.
It just stunk.
I've never had any STDs, and I don't plan on getting any of them. So thank you. Nope.
Mm.
Did you hear about how they used to? Was it chlamydia that they used to hammer your penis?
No, I had a fucking cotton bud put down my poor bellend though. Fucking hell.
Well, back in the day, there was an STD. I forget what it was, but they would stick a metal rod in the tip of your dick, take a hammer, and smash your dick.
What? Why?
Because the STD, I forget what it did, but it like caused blockage in your penis, and the only way to get it out is beating it with a hammer. Get it out.
Fuck that.
And back then, they didn't have like any sedation or nothing, so they just like well, you're awake with no pain. They just shoved it right in.
When I had a nice fluffy cotton bud put up my bell end, I went and that was a cotton bud, not a fucking nail with a hammer. Jesus.
No, they didn't hit the end of the nail. They would put like this like metal thing in your. I think they did the metal thing, but they put a metal thing in your dick, take a hammer, start smashing your actual dick with a hammer, like they were tenderizing it.
I'd go out back and put a bullet in my head.
Ooh, that makes my blood curl. That's like lobotomies, man.
Horrible.
Do you know what a lobotomy is, Juice?
I think no. I do.
Back in the day when mental illness, they didn't know much about mental illness. They would take this metal.
Still don't.
Well, we don't, but we don't do this anymore. They would take a metal spike, like a nail thing this long.
Oh yes, I know now.
And they would put it through your eye right here. Yeah, and then nail. But you'd be awake during this. Because they believed if they hit the right spot of the brain, it would. Yeah, medieval.
Or you'd be paralyzed or die.
I kind of wish I was a doctor back then. Like, hear me out. when like somebody comes to you and they're like, I have a cold. You know what you should do? What should I do? Cocaine. Here. You should, it was easy being a doctor back then. I have a headache. Oh, here, let me take this woodpecker and hit you in the face with it. Like it would have been so easy to be a doctor back then, bro. Just make shit up as you go. Just like
that's back in the day. We're like, oh, you got dysentery. Oh, well, what can we do? Oh, well, tough shit, really.
I got the shits. Well, here's some toilet paper. It's gonna be a long night. Did you know actually they used to prescribe a cocaine and shit like drugs to people? Like
man, they put cocaine in gum back in the Wild West days.
It used to be cough medicine. Cocaine used to be cough medicine. And that's
some kick-ass cough medicine.
Yes, I said woodpecker. You take a woodpecker and you hit him in the eye with it, and it gets rid of a headache. So I knew this girl. She told me that whenever she gets a headache, she has to suck dick to get rid of it. Because there's this gland in the back of your back here that if you hit it, it gets rid of a headache. And
that's right.
It's true. I'm gonna start using that. You got a headache? I might not hit the gland, but
what about when you get a headache?
Tony, we're gonna be living.
Then he's Rob Halford. That's exactly what he does.
I become Sir Elton John. It's not gay. I'm just trying to get.
No, you can't be Sir Elton John because you're not knighted.
I can be.
You'll be Rob Halford.
Rob Halford should be knighted. So should Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Sir Ozzy?
Yeah.
I think we should get rid for just a couple people. We should get rid of the whole. You have to be an American-born citizen to be president. Because I would love to see Ozzy at least try.
Oh God.
Whenever I become president, I'm going to
he'd trip and fall down the steps from Air Force One and break his neck.
But he'd recover.
Yeah, like months down the road.
Just chuck Michael Moore in there. He'll do a good enough job.
He'd be at the inauguration shooting people with a fucking water hose.
I would love to see, I would love to see Arnold Schwarzenegger, because when he was governor, he couldn't even say California. Like he was like, yeah, welcome to cauliflower. Yeah, let me tell you, you're welcome to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, but
I would only vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger to be president just to hear him say to another country we're about to go to war with, "Prepare to be terminated."
it'd be hilarious, because you know who his running mate would be, right?
Who?
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh God!
Yeah. He'd be like, "Yeah, let me talk to the American people. Let me tell you something. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I'm talking to the people."
Pretty good at impressions, Mike.
Oh, thank you. You want to hear quite a few? I can do a few of them.
Yeah, I have a pretty big one.
Drink. Woo! Gave me a heart attack. I can do.
That's what they all say.
I can do Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can do Sylvester Stallone a little bit. I can do Elmer.
You can do Tommy Chong pretty good.
Yeah, man. I can do Tommy Chong, man.
Who was the one before Gollum?
No, the one before that was my name's Mickey. You should hire me on Kill Disney. I can yeah.
Kill Disney. God, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's another one I can do? I can do Cheech and Chong. You know who that is?
Yes.
Who doesn't know who that is?
Hey, man, this is mostly Maui Wowie, but it's got some Labrador in it, man. Labrador, what's that, man? Dog shit, man. I can do a wee bit British. Let me tell you a little bit about Britain.
It's funny. It's that American version of Britain. It's always cutting out the T. Britain.
Yeah, Britain. Welcome to a little bit of Britain. I live near Milton Keynes. Let me tell you.
I think it's funny when people mistake Jim Jeffries for being British.
Yeah.
He's Scottish.
He's Australian.
Or Australian.
He is Australian, yeah.
Those are like the Texans of the UK.
Let me tell you a little bit about Breton. Whenever I do that, I kind of sound like what's his name? The guy that played Austin Powers' dad played Alfred in Batman. What's his name?
Oh, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Let me tell you a little bit about Michael Caine. He has a really thick British accent.
Michael Caine, yeah. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Did you hear what he said in an interview? They asked him, they're like, how do you take a role? Like, how do you know you're going to be in a movie? And Michael Caine, without missing a beat, said, all right, what I do when I get a role, I look at it. Okay. If I'm on the first page and the last page, I do the fucking role. That's what I do.
I wonder if anybody's still watching. Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're here.
You want to talk about somebody who has a heavy accent? Alan fucking Rickman.
Oh, God.
Oh, Alan Rickman. Yeah, he's the posh one.
Did you ever hear Benedict Cumberbatch's fucking impersonation of him?
Yeah.
No, he's another posh one, isn't he, Benedict?
Oh, he does a really good impersonation of Alan Rickman. But the thing with Benedict Cumberbatch, his name just sounds like a Cabbage Patch character, or like sounds like a fucking doesn't sound like a real person. Like I got the new Benedict Cumberbatch doll. Like it sounds like a fucking Care Bear.
What? Alan Rickman was related to you? Like,
Shut
how'd that
up,
happen?
Kath.
Wait, how was Alan Rickman? How was
Come on,
Alan?
Kath. Come
Seriously?
on. Go on, then.
Seriously, he was something like a second cousin or something of mine.
Oh,
I only
wow.
found out when one of my cousins put a picture on when he died, and he'd been at my great aunt's 100th birthday party. I'm like, what the fuck? He's dead. I
Wow.
never knew we were related.
Holy shit.
that is nuts. I'm actually this ain't really related, but I'm like 23rd cousins of Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'm just
The resemblance.
yeah, it's uncanny, right? Like
It really is.
I'm more related to my fucking dog than I am Elvis Presley. But yeah,
That's why you like the young ones, huh, Mike?
Oh, you stop. Now everybody's gonna think I'm like Ted Nugent.
I thought you meant the British TV program, The Young Ones.
Yes, now you're talking.
Young ones is a good.
They don't know what that is, mate.
No,
I do know.
he does. He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
The only TV show I know of over there is Top of the Pops.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
God, blimey.
Jimmy Savile was the host of that for a while.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was. I met that cunt as well.
Did
You
you?
met Jimmy Savile?
My old man was in Stoke Mandeville. He had an accident, and it was one of the hospitals. Jimmy Savile, I don't know if he gave him money, but it was probably one of the ones you were talking about, Mike, where the disabled kids were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how old was you at the time?
Oh no, he didn't fuck me or anything like that.
I didn't ask that. Jesus Christ.
No. I was hang on a minute. I was probably your age, Mike.
Okay.
28.
Jesus, I'm just
Too
asking.
old for him at that point.
I'm just asking how old you was. It's like, oh, he didn't fuck me. I wasn't gonna ask.
He was bowling about in his fucking shell suit. Oh, what a cunt.
Oh, no.
Is he Catholic?
What?
Is he Catholic? I fucking hope so, because he'll be stuck in purgatory forever.
I mean, it make a lot of sense.
Oh God.
Oh, good God. Anyway, you never told him about the crystal meth.
Oh yeah, tell him about crystal meth story.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
Right, what happened? We go to Vegas a lot, right? Me and my husband.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
where all
John-
good stories start.
He'd gone to bed. He was knackered. I went out roaming about, and I thought, oh, I know what he wants. He wants a spliff. So I started chatting to this guy, and he's like, oh, yeah, well, let's go outside. And we went outside and sort of had a little chat, and I carefully hid most of my money before I went outside. And I said, I've only got $20. So he said, oh, well, I'll see what I've got. And he reached in his pocket, slid me something, and then off he went. So I go back to the room. En route, I pick up donuts, coffee, I find a packet of cigarettes, a lighter. Ash wakes up in the morning, finds all this stuff on the table and a little plastic wrapped up bit of something. And he said, "What is it?" I said, "I don't know." So he stuck his finger in and tried it. And it's fucking crystal meth.
Shit.
No, that's not the way.
Accident.
That's not the way Ash said it. Ash said it that you brought it home, and he's like, "This is crystal meth," and you're like, "Oh, good."
Oh, when I found out what it was good.
Oh.
That is not good, Ash. I mean, Kath. That's how you lose weight.
Oh, there you go.
That's the
All this
only way you
exercise
lose
I'm
weight.
doing. Damn, I need to stop working out.
Where is
Yeah.
Ash?
So yeah, it was an accident. Anyway,
Where's-
you guys carry on talking.
Where's Ashley at?
He's just got in from work. He's just in the bathroom at the moment.
He has
Mr. Rockstar.
He has a new album. His new album's coming out. Okay, Juice. I'm gonna get Kath off here because I'm gonna tell the story about Ash's album because I find this fucking hilarious. It's
Yeah.
great. Okay. Her husband has a band. Their name is the Stereotypes. They was a band like 40 years ago when they was like I think 16 or whatever, and they broke up. But they had one single out. Well, fast forward 40 years later, it's the most expensive punk single ever.
Huh?
Because it's so rare. Well, they get a hold of them. Somebody gets a hold of Ash, and Ash is like, "We should just reunite." So he tried finding all the old bandmates. They reunited, and now they have their debut album coming out 40 years later.
Wow.
It was actually going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records the longest amount of time between a single and a debut album.
That's gotta be the most punk rock shit I've ever heard of.
Or the biggest stoner shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it punk?
Yeah, they're punk.
Yeah, it sounded like they were.
Oh, so my grandma almost married Clark Gable.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe my mom told me that he was an asshole. So, so like, vlog twat. You're gonna finally put it on YouTube. When are you doing this? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Oh, fuck knows, Mike. The thing is, all the people I know and are interested in me are on Facebook. So then I create a YouTube page and I've got no fucking followers.
Do it on Facebook. Get everybody to follow you on Facebook.
Yeah, I will. No, they need to go in one place, so I will. I'll set up. I've already got a YouTube page. Obviously, I think this is it, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you get more. You can post to both. Widen your audience. Just post to both. If you ever need somebody to vlog twat with,
double up.
What you should do, since it's a very popular world of podcast, everybody's fucking doing it. Why don't you just do a podcast?
Oh right, yeah, maybe.
Joe Rogan's trying to get everybody to do a podcast.
Everybody's doing a podcast, dude.
Yeah, I got a friend who does podcasts actually, but
I'm right here.
I like me hashtags.
You can hashtag. We hashtag. We hashtag this. What was it? Hashtag don't want. No.
I was just trying to work out who Joe Rogan was. Pennies dropped.
Yeah, Joe Rogan is he's the announcer from MMA, like UFC, and he also is the host of Fear Factor.
That's it. Yeah, because I saw old Mike Tyson on there. Fucking brilliant.
And he's a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
Who Joe Rogan is?
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah.
He was doing. Before I get into this, I want everyone that is listening to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and check out. I'm going to get ready so I can show his socials real quick, Tony. You can check him out on social media. There's his socials.
With that fucking picture.
You're James Joyce Juice everywhere but Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, James Joyce Juice 23. I had to use that picture. I'm going to bring Tony back. But yeah.
That's where Juice came from. My surname Joyce. Joycey turned into Juicy as a kid.
Joyce? Joyce. But yeah, you should get into podcasting.
We'll see.
But Joe
Rogan,
when he did stand up, he was talking and he's like, I did Fear Factor. And he's like, I did Fear Factor for fucking 6 years. This is a show that I just accepted because I thought it would fail. He's like, I didn't think 6 years later I'd be yelling at a woman that she could eat a horse dick. Okay. But yeah, what were you going to say about your podcast that you're going to start?
Hang on, me fucking studio light's gone off. Hang on.
With the name Juice Man, you should be a boxer. You should just
Juice Man, yeah.
Juice Man. That means you do steroids, though. You have to like get real.
Nah, fuck that. Podcast. No, the thing is with Vlog Twat, the beauty of it is being at home with a couple of kids. You can't do fucking anything.
Nope.
True.
So I can just pull up somewhere on my way to work or during work and just fucking bang the camera on and just talk shit for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's a guy that Tony likes that does that.
Who?
What's his name? The guy that always was yelling about Trump for the longest time in his car. And when he's going for walks and shit. Remember
Are you
him?
talking about Michael Rappaport?
Yeah, Michael Rappaport.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him, Juice?
Nah.
For the longest time, it was like when Trump lost, he was yelling at his fucking camera. He was like, "It's fucking 10 days till that Oompa Loompa is gone." Like, he got mad, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like real mad about it. Like he's like,
now you got a president with fucking dementia.
I mean,
Yeah. Who's trying to ban all gas-powered vehicles?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, they're doing it here. They're doing it here as well.
I just don't get it.
Listen, I'm all for it if we have the infrastructure to hold it up.
Exactly.
But we don't.
We don't. But the fact of the matter is, though, is like we got to do something. Like with coal is a dying business. I'm gonna get shit for this, but coal and gas and all that is eventually going to fade.
They're finite resources. They don't grow back.
Yeah, they're going to be gone eventually.
We got the best resource fucking ever in the sun, haven't we? The sun! The sun!
Yeah, the big ball of fire that goes away at night.
Yeah, it drops off the edge of the flat earth.
Yeah.
The earth being flat just gives me I just had a heart attack, I think, or I think I just had a stroke. My brain just went. I don't get it.
I don't get it. It's fucking insane.
I don't fucking understand.
I don't want to understand.
No, I mean, are they all born again Christians?
I think
they are. Fucking hell.
Oh God! Like, can we make up our own conspiracy theory that makes no goddamn sense? Let's just do this.
You can.
I don't think the world is flat. I don't think the world is round. The world is a vampire.
Oh my God!
And to Jane, Secret Destroyer.
What the fuck is that?
That's what band is that? Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah, like, what other songs do they do? Fuck. Did you know the
Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, they did a lot of them.
Today is the greatest.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins also has their lead singer owns a wrestling company.
Does he?
Yeah, remember the old NWA?
Yeah,
he owns that now.
NWA.
Yeah, he owns not the rap group. He owns the wrestling organization.
You mean NWO?
No, NWA. NWO is the group. NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance.
Oh.
They were huge back in the day. They like owned WCW for a while and those companies.
Oh, what?
He bought a dying company pretty much. Like it was smart.
It's all about WWF for me. That's all I fucking remember.
The World Wildlife Foundation.
And they turned out to be corrupt as well, the cunts.
Well, you heard about why WWF had the name change, right?
No?
Yeah.
The World Wrestling Federation had a deal with the World Wildlife Foundation. They're allowed using the name WWF. They're allowed being the World Wrestling Federation, but they cannot commercialize themselves as WWF. If they're
Right.
to announce themselves, like they can use the initials WWF, but they can't commercialize themselves as that. They have to say we are the World Wrestling Federation.
Right.
Well, they started commercializing themselves as the WWF, and then they got sued. But due to lawsuits taking forever to go through the fucking court system, by the time it went through, Vince is like, "Wow, god damn it," or however he talks. And
Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
that guy's getting old, dude.
he should be the president.
No,
No,
No.
not skydiving.
He's probably a fucking fascist, like it turned out. What's his name is? The Ultimate Warrior was my favourite. I fucking loved him. He turned out to be a redneck, didn't he?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon should be president so he can make Donald Trump join his kiss his ass club.
Dude, did you hear about Ultimate Warrior though? Like he went on a huge homophobic rant and shit.
Did he?
Yeah. Like when he was still alive, he went on this huge homophobic rant, and it was hilarious because not what he said, but after that, he was at this Comic-Con signing autographs.
Yeah.
And unannounced. You know who Iron Sheik is? That guy's fucking nuts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen recent shit with Iron Sheik, but the dude's fucking off his rocker. Well, Iron Sheik showed up and he started yelling at Ultimate Warrior. He's like, "You know, good motherfucker." It was like yelling at him and like freaking out on him. And he's like, I'm not making up what I don't know like if he said this to him, but he does say this to people. I believe he told him, he's like, "I will suplex you, lock you in camel clutch, break your back, fuck your ass, and make you humble." He said that on Howard Stern about Hulk Hogan, how he's going to suplex him, lock him in a camel clutch, break his back, fuck his ass, make him humble because he's gay. And Howard Stern's like, "You're gonna fuck another man in the ass. Doesn't that make you gay?" No. He is. He taking it.
Fuck me.
When
The Ultimate Warrior made himself look like a throbbing penis most of his career, didn't he?
steroids, the juice.
Steroids and cocaine.
The juice.
Well, he actually returned to wrestling after like a 15-20 year hiatus, and it was awful, dude. Like he was in shape. He was ripped, but he couldn't move worth a shit because he was older, and like he relied on being dominant, but it wasn't believable. This dude running around the ring.
Shite. They have amateur wrestling here, and sometimes when I was doing care work, I'd have to take people along to it, and it was fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I am a wrestling fan, but I don't watch WWE. That shit's garbage.
I don't watch it anymore now.
No, I don't either because I'm 43.
Oh,
Here we go with that.
I hate you. So I was thinking, well, I'm gonna see what.
That's almost like that Tom Segura bit he did about wrestling.
Shut up. You hear what I plan on doing for our intro, Juice?
Yeah.
I plan on having Gilbert Gottfried. I'm going to try to find if I can get him to do the announcement for the podcast. Be like, "Welcome to Pink Sock Podcast."
Fire cameo.
That's what I was going to do, and then have him like say what a pink sock is. Do you know what a pink sock is, Juice?
I should have been listening to fucking Ninja, shouldn't I? Because I think you asked him as well. No.
Just go on your phone and Google it on images with the safe search off.
Oh, here we go. I can't. I'm on the phone to you.
A pink sock. Good thing you can't. A pink sock is a slang term. You know what prolapse means?
Oh yeah.
For a prolapsed rectum, and it looks like a pink sock. It just dangles there.
Oh. And that's why you're called the Pink Sock Podcast.
It sounds innocent. Like people are like, "What's a pink sock?" And
It does sound very innocent, but it's fucked up.
Like blue waffles.
Ooh, that's for breakfast.
Oh, I remember that. That's years old, isn't it? The blue waffle.
Yeah. Did you hear there was actually a waffle company? I forget what it was. It was a waffle syrup company. They made blue waffle syrup.
Eggo.
Yeah, Eggo. Eggo made blue waffle syrup. It would taste like blueberries. I'm not kidding.
Oh,
I never bought it.
I would have. We should be sponsored by them. The blue waffle.
God.
The blue. So, do you play instruments, Juice? You're in bands.
Yeah, I do. Well, I've sung mostly, bit of, front man. So I'd sung for most of the time, but I've got a couple of guitars at home that I've been learning the last couple of years. 20 minutes every night.
There you go.
I got a Fender Stratocaster.
It's a good guitar.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's baby blue color. It's just exactly what I wanted.
I've been playing guitar on and off for a few months. Like, I'm not that good because I quit playing and then I played again. But I got a Jackson.
Yeah, nice.
I named him Jermaine.
What, you ain't been playing for that long? It looked pretty slick what I saw on Facebook yesterday.
No, I've only been playing for that song I played. I just started playing.
Yeah.
18 by Alice Cooper. I don't know. I have usual guitar issues. I don't know where the fuck my pick is.
Hey, hey, Mike.
What?
I sent you a pic of the blue waffles.
Oh, you didn't.
I did.
I'm not fucking looking at that.
It's not. It's the Eggo ones.
Oh.
Oh, Kellogg's.
They actually have blue waffles. Okay. I was talking about blue waffle syrup. I'm just going to put that in a hidden folder that just says blue waffle.
Last year's tax returns.
Yeah.
You open it up, it's like that picture, the two old dudes butt fucking on a beach.
Would you eat this? The blue waffle?
Kellogg's Mermaid. What the fuck is it? It looks like a sanitary towel from here.
Yeah, it's a blue waffle. Would you eat it?
If it
looks
was
like
sweet,
a box of napkins come in.
If it was sweet, yeah.
But it's snowing pretty bad here, and I gotta work, so we're probably gonna cut this short. You want to come back on here sometime?
Yeah, I'll come on another time. I'll get my guitar out and play you a few songs.
There we go.
We'll play together.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, that's Juice. If you guys want to follow the Juice Man, I'm gonna get rid of Tony real quick so I can bring up his socials. You can go ahead and follow him on James Joyce Juice on everything but Instagram. Instagram is James Joyce Juice 23.
Hey.
And this guy is incredible. He's funny as hell. He's funnier than me, I think. I don't know.
No, you're pretty funny, Mike. But thanks for having me, boys.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Remember, live long, rock hard. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week. And that was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for sticking around after I took a shite. And I came back on.
A pre-gamer.
Live long, rock hard.